let folks know that we are live, and then we will we'll get fishing. Thought we'd try out a nice, boring, slow spot here at Amber tonight. At least to start off with. Let's see. Where is our Twitch channel? Not Twitch, Discord. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, I think we're good now. Discord's got an update. We'll do that. What's up, Relicade? Yes, sir. Good timing then. Really good timing. Alright, what was I going to try? Let me see if I can find the exact... It was a lemon. I think it was a lemon spot. Might have been peg 1. Again, it might be a little slow, but it'll give me some time to sort of settle into the stream. Hey, Lucifer89, thanks for the follow. Amber has not liked you, lemon or mulberry. Inventus, greetings. Hello. Alright, actually this is that 84 spot across from peg 1. And they're using lemon 26, and I don't know if I'm brave enough to do 26, at least not on all three. All right, so let's see here. All right, lemon 26, and then I'm sure they're using citrus, corn, citrus acid. Yeah, we still have some of this made up, which had citron times 3 with some crushed up stuff. Alright, so we're not going to do it on all 3 though. We'll see. The middle one we'll do just size 18. Hopefully that won't be quite as slow. I know they're just trying to sit on rare trophies over here, but I won't be able to handle this for too long because I think it'll be really slow. What time is it? 9:37? Yeah, we'll just try it for a little bit. Let's see. You were using 26 as well? How was it for you? It's going to be pretty slow, right? Like, there's no way this is going to be a decent bite rate. I cannot imagine. I mean, you do have the corn on there, which helps a little bit, but still. Lemon's been fairly slow anyway, right? Alright, what do we need? Pop up. Get a few more of those. Not many, though. I think we're good. And then citron. What are we at here? 113. 74. We're going 2 at a time. We've got, let's get at least 2 of these in case we fail. Again, I don't think we're going to need more than 1. I think we're good. Inna, how you doing? They're slow, but lots of trophies. Yeah. Hey! I hear those magical words. Nero, greetings. Oh, no problem. I'm glad that the leveling guide has been helpful. Still enjoying that. Gonna keep going a little longer. 3 to 5 fish an hour. Oh, goodness. Yeah, then I won't do this for long then. Hey, Liggy, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome back, 4 months. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. All right. I'm almost certain that we're going 35 here, right? And I'm going to aim... I'm really going to aim just like, I don't know, right at peg 1 or just to the right of peg 1. That's going to be the goal at least. Yeah, this will give us some time to chat, and also I might look through VK a little bit, see what else we want to fish for tonight. But we'll do this for a little while, especially if trophies start showing up. Best spot for bream at Old Berg. Streaming right now, but I will test some spots on Leveling Guide later tonight. There's like 3 spots right now at Old Berg for bream, but got to figure out which one seems the best. So somebody was on one of my recent leveling videos were saying that you don't want to upgrade. Oh, I don't have any of the new Lacertes. But basically, they were saying you don't want to upgrade the max drag without also doing the other upgrade, because then, you know, the other piece can't handle it. Something like that. Let me find the comment they made. That, I mean, I'm not sure if that's true, but it did kind of make sense. I thought that was interesting. I hope you didn't upgrade the Lacerti. It's not worth going for 6.5 friction, which, by the way, it's 5.5, not 6.5, because suspension can't handle it. I don't know. Any of you all have any experience with upgrading the Lacerti 2s? I thought that was an interesting idea, though, if that's true. Let's see. Is my chat box working here? Wicker says, thinking of coming back to the game after a few... How long have you been away, Wicker? Are there any lakes active? Yes, there's always... There's always lakes and rivers active. There's always spots active. I've never been... I mean, the only time that it sometimes feels like not too much is active is right after a hard reset. When all of the bodies of water have been reset, then it kind of feels like you can still catch fish, but it feels like it takes a week or two to like really get going again. Oh, no, Relicade. Maybe that's what we'll do tonight. Have you tried that today or recently to know, like, is it pretty good right now? So I don't know if you saw the video I made, Relicade, but I caught a big old sturgeon. But it was on my Sama, whatever it's called, not on my Cardinal, unfortunately. Taryn C. Blake, thanks for the follow. Spent a good amount of time over the past couple weeks here with the lemon and citrus stuff. Lime also has been good fishing. That's awesome, Liggy. Have you gotten any, like, nice rares? It's been at least 5 months or so. What level are you, Wicked? The new place has been pretty good if you enjoy trolling, and honestly, in the last week or two, a lot of folks have been fishing amber, which has been good. Oh, okay, Relicade. So there's also a 6.5 upgrade that was not in stock. Man, how cool would that have been if that sturgeon would have hit my Cardinal, though? Because then I could have switched, gone to the lower gear or whatever, and drug it in a little better maybe. Yeah, what's up, Thea? Thea, it's good to see you. Forever ago, Thea started following this channel. I don't know that anyone in chat right now has been around as long as Thea has. There's a couple other folks that have been around as long as Thea, but I don't think they're here right now. So yeah, that's interesting. Maybe I'm good with going with the 5.5 on the Lacerti then, not pushing it with 6.5. 6.5 would be nice though. 6.5 is more comfortable for like starting to troll quarry. Sticky Bombs, thanks for redeeming Hydrate. Yeah, I'm sipping on my coffee. I do have water nearby though. Hey, thanks for the follow for Yahog. HAWG for Yahog. That's interesting. I can't tell you why that's interesting because it's a secret, but your name is interesting. Sticky Bombs, greetings. You're around level 29 to 30. I'll tell Shadow I said hello, Thea. Yeah, so I mean, Amber's been good. If you've got carp gear, Amber's been good. Volkov's been good in terms of like Vemba, Blue Bream, that kind of stuff. I'm not sure about trolling Volkov right now. Corey's been a little hit or miss from what I've heard. Some days it's been alright trolling, some days it's been slow. Sticky Bomb says oh, you are Shadow. Okay. Well, you probably have been around as long as Thea, or close to it. Good point, Shadow. A lot of common ghosts. No problem, Wicked. Mostly mirror trophies and frames at 124. Well, if you're here, welcome to the stream. No, I'm not giving away any calibers. Old Timer, Old Timber even, welcome back. You're at 124. Lots of common ghost and frame ghost. So maybe I'm at the wrong spot. Are you also doing the lime stuff right now, Punk? Is that right, Alex? Sorry, Alexa, you've been doing trolling Volkov's good for about an hour, but now you started to rotate around Amber. Yeah, there's just some good spots for Amber. Now, if you want to make silver and have a more active fishing experience, in my opinion, like the caviar stuff or mulberry is probably the way to go. But for trophies and trying to like hit the jackpot on a rare, lemon citrus stuff is pretty good. You're doing the single corn setup with dip, caviar, corn dip. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way to go. I mean, if you're trying to make silver and just like have a lot of active fun, that's the way to go. For Ya Hog says, I got this game the other day. I've been watching your fun and efficient series. Oh, great. I hope it's been helpful. Thank you for the support. Cav is surely the way to go. Lots of good sized fish, cheap to buy. Yeah, absolutely. Especially if it's working for your own single corn. I don't think I've actually tried that recently. I've just been doing the double corn, which has also been good. You're using 2.0 hooks? Yeah. Well, the bite rate is so fast if you're just using corn that I think it's fine to try to cancel out some of the smaller fish with a little bit larger hooks. I think that's actually a really good approach if you're going with single corn. So you're doing 124, huh? And 168's been really good for me lately. And then we're here at 84. Peg 1 has been good for me lately. A couple weeks ago, I think I tried these two, or one of these two, and it was decent as well. Surely good to see you back live. A few of my guys have been asking if I had seen or talked to you. Are you going to try to get back on Twitch more often? You know, I really don't know. It's mostly a matter of time right now. Yeah, just busy. Work, stuff with family. It's just been busy. No, I haven't upgraded it in forever, Relicade. I don't even know if there is an update on the map. That's a good question, though. You're at 124, aiming for Peg 1. Peg 1 is a long way away, but I get what you mean. You're kind of casting, like, northwest, basically. Yes, I am using Megaras. This is my normal carp setup. Oh, guys, if I'm going to troll Archie tonight, I cannot forget to go by Volkov, because I've upgraded grease on 3 of my reels. You're getting a better bite rate on the lime. Interesting. That's the only one I have for lime. I could switch it out for this middle one, since that's what we have on that anyway. Yeah. It's time of day, too. I mean, this is going to be really slow anyway, and this is the slowest part of the day. We'll just see. We'll just see if we can get one fish, and then we'll move around a little bit. So, what do y'all think we should do right next? If we fish a little bit more at Amber. Go caviar, catch some fish, maybe. I think I'd rather do 124 than 168 again. I've just done 168 a lot recently, and it's been great, but try something a little different. But that 124 is like Frame Carp Alley. A lot of common trophies coming out at over at 167, or no. Wait, where's 67 157? Why does that spot not sound familiar to me? Oh, that's Peg 1. I just always think of that as Peg 1. Alright, so what were they using? This person was catching a lot of trophies at 67, at Peg 1. Oh, that's old Mulberry. Oh, and they were also using big size boilies. I just don't know that I want to do that. It's too boring not catching fish, you know? Maybe we just go troll Archipelago. Maybe we just try this. And then just go to Volkov, get our gear, and go try Archipelago. 4E. Yeah, this is where we are. It's just so slow. Somebody caught a red Starvus trophy here, though, on these exact setups. That's pretty cool. $162, the little dot close to 169. What clip were you using? Still 35? I haven't fished off that dock in a while, honestly. Server settings do not let you change your name? I don't think I can do it for you. That's a good question. What? We're getting a bite? Of course, it's on the middle rod, which actually only has the 18 size boilies, not the 26. You're doing 25 off the dock? Got you. Koi Ninja, how's it going? Welcome back. Just dumped another 40 loach into Kaluga. Wait, what? Wait, so what does this mean? You're fishing for Kaluga with loach? Is that what we're saying? Alright, this is what we were going to change to lime, right? Let's try this. I feel like we can use the same PVA. Everything can be the same with lime. Don't feel like catching more loach, so back to beluga. So you're just fishing for the big boy fish. Any spots for balaya? Balaya. You know? Are you spin fishing? To me, balaya is almost always one of these three spots. You know what I mean? Like, just get your little spinner bait and either try down here, try right in the middle, or try down here. Usually one of those is somewhat active. You're 240 in so far, not a single Kaluga? Dang. Punk Steve, you have 3 accounts going at the same time? That's amazing. I guess if you're fishing for those really big, slow fish. Wait, are you saying that you stream all 3 of those accounts at the same time? Is that what you're saying? Oh, sorry. Sure enough, Punk Steve has been broadcasting. Alright, y'all go follow Punk Steve. He has been creating RF4 content. I've been away too long? Yeah. No, honestly, I don't hardly have time to stream, so I definitely don't have time to watch other streams, unfortunately. Alright, this is the first fish on the actual baits that we were, you know, intending to use over here, which was the 26 pop-ups and corn. Oh, thanks, Punk Steve. I appreciate it. Dariana, welcome. When you get a minute, I'd like to ask about conventional reels and style such as locking or not locking on bigger models. Ooh, look at this, guys. That's not a bad red starvis, actually. And that's the whole reason why you're here with these baits. You know, like, reasonable chance that could have been a trophy. I say reasonable. Very small chance, but still reasonable. Higher chance than normal because of the size boilies we're using. You posted it on Discord? Nice. Koi Ninja, so... Yeah, I mean, you can ask whatever you want. I'll tell you that the only experience I have with conventional reels is the cheap catfish one, the Taiga C, and the Cardinal 22S, which I've barely used. I just purchased that recently to troll at the new map. But there's other people in chat like Relicade who've been using the Cardinal for a lot longer than I have. And there may be other people who have used some conventional reels, so feel free to ask. I'm just saying I might not know the answer. This rain is brutal. All right, so if we're gonna troll Archipelago, where do we want to go troll at? Seems like people have, at least on VK, there's not near as many posts about the new Ladoga as there was in the first few weeks. Still seems like people are using the balsa crank, the handmade balsa cranks, a good bit. Lazakan, welcome back. Is this EU friendly? Let's see, it's what, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's what, it's getting late, but somewhat EU friendly. Balsa Crank and Mano's still doing good. How's it going, Inspector Bacon? There's a hotspot posted in my Discord for new Ladoga. Ooh, today somebody caught a mirror ghost carp on Juicy Lemon 18 and corn. Maybe we shouldn't be using 26. It's just too slow. Double corn at 83, 145. That's like right next to us, except they were using double caviar corn. Corey trolling, using handmade balsa, blue tag lake trout, trophy grass carpet bear, trophy red starvus. There's got to be a way to make this a more active bite rate. What could we do? There's definitely some good fish coming out of this spot. Let's look at the weeklies and see what recent red starvus have been coming in on. Is there any options besides... Is it the scaly or the, I think it's the, yeah, it's the scaly. Oh, it's all lemon. And it's pretty much all today. Well, not today, last couple days. 18, 26, 18. So we could go 18, get a little bit better bite rate. Oh, we've got another bite on. Oh, you PM'd me? All right. It is kind of late. That's a good point. We could spod and cobra. I'm also just wondering, do we change... Well, if you're going to double spot it, you could also use the 5 portion. You don't have to do 10 if you're worried about overfeeding. Ascertain Man, welcome back. How's it going, Big Daddy? Yeah, they're overfeeding it, fishing it 20, 25 minutes, and then resetting. By resetting, you mean like relogging. I'm just not sure. We've already switched one to lime. I think we switched this one down to 18. Let's see. I did get a cobra, didn't I? I guess we just want to put in the same boilies we're using, right? 35. I don't know how far I need to do this. I'm not sure that went all the way. Y'all think that's 35? I'm not even sure. They relog over and over. Yeah, yeah. You just got second trophy common on the same spot. What are you using, Snakes? Are you using the lemon stuff? Carp and beluga on 2 accounts. Dang, you've gone in deep, Big Daddy. It's too close. You are using lemon. Let me see. How do I do this? I need to open up Twitch. All right, let me see if I can find this link. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of over there where people were catching some trophy smelt, actually, but other stuff, too. Yeah, I see what you're talking about, Punk Steve. So, Balsa Crank, Balsa Minnow, and Hijacker. Is that yellow balsa minnow working better than the pink and brown one now? I also think you could just go with 2 balsa cranks. I would probably just troll with 2. And then in my 3rd rod, I would just like hold something small just to catch small fish. I'm kind of over catching sturgeon on a lesser rod. Let's see. 2 days ago, I got 169 with mulberry. You got a blue common at 169? Yeah, I agree, Big Daddy. That's mostly what I've fished this week, or a lot of what I've fished this week is 169 under the tree area with either just caviar corn. Actually, what I've done more of is the mid-size, like the 15 boilie and corn. I've kind of liked having at least one boilie on there. Yeah, I've been doing the 16 pop-up and yellow corn mostly. Hey, I'm doing well. How are you doing, Freet? All right, so this is going to be really slow at night, isn't it? Glad to hear it. We've got 3 fish. Let's go troll the new map. And then we'll come back to Amber and try something, maybe something that's going to be a little more active for the stream. I can always do this post-stream and just like while I'm doing other stuff, It's just too slow. Let's see. There was that one order for a 3 kilo common, so maybe it's worth riding up there and turning that in. And then we'll check and see if we have any fish on the lines. If we don't, we'll go to Volkov and retrieve our reels. Yeah, we'll go try that area over there at Ladoga. I'll check weeklies to see if I really want to go with that. The Balsamino 001, or if I want to go with the pink and brown one. I just don't have... It's not that the Blast Hijacker is bad for me, it just seems really slow. I know a lot of people have been using it lately. Alright, so there's 30 silver. Oh, sounds like Volkov's been good for some folks today trolling. All right. Yeah, use the hijacker. Well, I mean, a lot of the weeklies are on hijacker. Seems like hijacker's pretty good. I'm just saying, for me, for some reason, it was kind of slow. All right, we do not have a fish on. So let's go pick up our stuff. You run balsa crank and $70F001 and the $80F001. Interesting. Yeah, maybe relocate. Yeah, maybe. But I feel like some people that even do have access to the handmaids are still using that one some, so I'm not sure. Alright, so what are we going to be doing here? We're going to be doing this one and this one, and then we're going to be holding this one with something small on it. Alright, so this will have our cardinal. And this will have the rocket jet. The deep runner's good too. Chinese region are still running the old setups. Alright, so I think we'll just use this, but we're not using that. I don't know what we're going to use. Some kind of like small, maybe like a hunter. I don't know. Some kind of small option. Oof, that's a good question. Should I go for small carp at Old Berg or go for pike? I think it really just depends on what your best gear is. I mean, I enjoy going for carp, but if you've got a good spinning setup that you can land the pike are pretty active right now. Yeah, so this one is all over the place, but there's some variety in which number to use. I think the 70 is going to be the best bite rate, though. And then what else should we look at other than those two fish? Is there anything else? I mean, people are going to be catching a lot of what? I just don't want to catch any more of those Baltic sturgeons, to be honest with you. But they're biting on the same stuff. Ooh. So Char are going for that deep runner. All right, maybe we try the deep runner first. As the second one, 12S009. I doubt I even have that one, but let's check. Yeah, I don't. All right, 12S009. Does it have pretty good quality hooks on it, or do we have to change it? Those are pretty small. I'll start with those, though. I mean, the quality's fine. It's just the size is a little small, but we'll start with that. And we can always flip it up if we want to. So that means on this one, are we going with the 65? I think we want to go with the 70, right? If we only are using one. Do I need to make one? Oh, no, there it is. I think I want to start with a 70. All right. What size hooks, though? I could just start with large ones. I'm guessing that people are putting 2 O's. Okay. Would you do 2 O's on the deep runner as always? Which ones are the Edelon? Oh, these. I'm not sure. I mean, I've got some of those. They're just on different things, you know. And I don't want to fool with going through them. All right, how many of these do I have? Yeah, plenty. So we could put that on the deep runner as well. The 2 O's, we'll start with that, I guess. All right. Almost ready. All right, so now the question is, what are we gonna run? We'll get out there and start trolling, then I'll figure out what are we gonna run on the smaller setup. I almost want to do like just like a spoon or something. Ooh. That's cool. You have the Pulsar upgraded to 10.5 and a Fortuna feeder. Or heavy rod with the same reel. Is that strong enough to go for pike at Old Berg efficiently, guys? 10.5 Pulsar? It's definitely, I mean, it's definitely not efficient for carp. I mean, you could do it, but... Oh, you did say small carp. If you're targeting small carp, yeah, then you're probably okay, but... I mean, because basically you've turned that into a little bit stronger than a Saber 60. So, yeah, I mean, that's reasonable. I think that's reasonable either way. You could do like pike during the hot times for pike, which is what, in the morning and the evening. and then the rest of the day and overnight try to catch some carp. I don't know. That's pretty good plan. I like that. Okay, let's go ahead and get out there. Takes a little bit to ride out anyway. For small carp, yes, but Saber 60 for bigger pike is fun. Yeah, I would think so. Lurk around if I don't get back in time. Hope your stream goes well. All right, sounds good, Punk Steve. Thanks so much. All right, let's get out there because it'll be morning before you know it. So does anybody use the B boat here, or is everybody's trolling with the A, like I do? You always use the red boat? That red boat? I've heard people like it better for trolling because of turn radius and stuff, but A class one. Okay, so that's what I'm in right now, correct? Is this considered A class? I don't remember how they classify this one now. Alright, so we're going from B4 down to D6 for what it's worth. That's what we're going to try. So we want to start up here and then just really go diagonal this way. The red one is considered B class? Okay, thank you. What wobbler should I go for pike? Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I haven't fished for pike at Old Berg in a while. Any spots for... Wait, what's that? Oh, carp. Just check VK. There's been some spots on carp on VK for Old Berg lately. But I have no idea on pike. I think... I say I have no idea. I may actually have an idea, but... Let me get trolling and then I'll pull up the map and show you what I think is working. Or somewhere around there. It's basically up in the like top left part of the map, right? For pike. Since it's still pretty early, I'm gonna get set up and then I'm gonna go take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. Still haven't figured out what we're using though. What are we using on our third rod? Like a hijacker slim? Do I have any of those? That could be cool. Look at all these hijacker slims. Do I have one of those? I don't even know if this will work on a, yeah, I do have a hijacker slim. I mean, it's like the test is, oh, it's actually okay. The test is just barely okay. We might be alright. What do you think about the numbers being pulled out of amber? Like, you mean how good amber's been? Is that what you mean, Zeticus? By the way, greetings. Welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while. I saw when you showed up, but I think I forgot to acknowledge. Sorry. Yeah, I think amber's been really good lately, right? All right, I think we basically want to do this, right? Oh, no. Now I forget. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're a little off, actually. We want to be over in this one. How big they are and how fast they're coming out. Yeah, no, it's amber's good right now, it seems like. It's actually felt closer to, like, you know, what amber felt like a year ago than it has in a while, I would say. You're even starting to see, you know, people using big boilies again. What I don't see a lot of, although it works okay, because I tried it the past couple days some, but you still don't see a lot of people using double boilies, you know, like one 20 size and one 16 size or whatever together. And that used to be the way to go, so it's still not exactly the same, but it's kind of similar. Wait, is this right? No, it's southeast. We want to be going southeast. Alright, this is basically what we want to be doing. Alright, let's get them out. So we're using a balsa crank and deep runner, and then we're also using a hijacker slim, trying to just catch smaller fish, if at all, on the third rod, so that we can be prepared for the bigger fish. Okay, let me go use a quick bathroom break. I'll be back in just a moment here. Are you? It sounds like we've got 2 fish on. This is actually a decent sized fish. Of course, it's not on the Cardinal though. It's on the Deep Runner and the Rocket Jet. Not a bad first fish though, right? I love how we can get out on our, you know, stand up while you're still trolling. I mean, we were just like aggressively standing on the front of the boat, just chasing this fish down. We're almost out of energy. See if we can get it in here. Nice Xander. All right. I mean, this is not a bad fish either. All right, so what do? Alternate. How do I do this? No, control space. Yeah, there we go. All right, now we're just gonna pull it straight in. Y'all ready for this? This is a conventional reel. It's gonna do its job here. We couldn't pull it in on regular gear ratio. We click it down. Oh, did I do it too soon, Relicade? Look at this. Just pulling it straight in. I love it. All right, nice Atlantic salmon. Wow, 2 very good fish to start off with. All right, let's see where we are. Yeah, we're kind of still where we want to be. We want to be going southeast. Turn a little bit more here. Let's get everything back in the water. I like it. Good start. Good start. Hey, Relicate, have you gotten any more Seven Wonders Duel with your wife? Are y'all playing anything else? Yes, I will go back to Amber after we do some trolling here. I kind of wanted to sort of reset things at Amber, and I wanted to spend a little time trolling here, so that's why we came here. But I will be going back to Amber. We haven't had time yet, but I'm looking forward to the new channel. Ooh, thanks, Relicade. What's the ETA?
Challenge.
ETA is soon, I think. Hey, Pure Pariah, thank you for the Prime sub. Really appreciate the support. You are supporting all that I'm into. Thank you. Yeah, so soon, Relicate. I've actually got a plan to try to get things rolling pretty soon, I'm hoping. So a lot of what will probably be the more interesting content is stuff that I'm planning to do with my son primarily. But I'm also going to do some stuff by myself, like, for example, I want to do some impression videos of current Kickstarters. I'm not sure how much you've looked into the Kickstarter and GameFound scene with tabletop games, Relicade, but it's like such a big deal. I mean, right now there's the whole Marvel Zombicide combo that's just blowing up Kickstarter. But I kind of want to do some videos on some of those Kickstarters, and I'll do some solo stuff. But I'm hoping that, you know, this will be something my son and I, he really wants to like be a part of something like this. So we're going to try to do some of that together. But I may even be creating the channel tonight, funny enough that you ask. And so, yeah, I'm not exactly sure when the content will start, but it's like stuff that I'm doing on my own that could start anytime, really. So. You've played some Kickstarter? Nice. Yeah. No, that's cool. So many of... I mean, it's weird, right? How things have changed so much in the last few years with board games, but so many of the popular games these days do get started on Kickstarter. I mean, they eventually make it to retail, of course, but that first batch is often from Kickstarter. So I think one of our favorite two-player games for my wife and I is Jaipur. Have you heard of that one, Relicade? Jaipur. It's much lighter and quicker than Seven Wonders Duel. It's not quite as meaty as Seven Wonders Duel, but you still feel like there's some good like strategic decisions. Just a little card game basically, but it's fun. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Patchwork is also really good. Good call. All right, here's Jaipur. It literally is just like this little card game. You're basically buying and selling goods at the market kind of thing. It's two-player. Goes fairly quickly, but it's set collection. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, Mrs. M. Dog just mentioned Patchwork, which is a Uwe Rosenberg game. Also very good. You might have heard of that one. I don't know, but it's more of a tile laying. Again, two-player. As you draw tiles, you try to, you know, fit them into your quilt, basically. That one's pretty good. What's the other two players? We haven't played Castles of Burgundy yet. If you're looking for, I mean, I've played it, but we haven't done it as a two-player. But if you're looking for like a really meaty, good, oh, not the card game. A really good, meaty, like Euro type game. This is an excellent game at two players. It technically goes up to 4, but most people agree it plays best at 2. But I mean, this is a completely different. I mean, look at the weight. The weight is 3.0, where the weight of something like Jaipur is 1.4. So I mean, it's a much heavier experience. But there's so many good two-player games. It's awesome. What's something? Anything you all have been that you remember that you've played at the game group, Relicade? Anything that stands out? All right, so it's slowed down a little bit. I mean, we do have some decent fish. But it's not like on fire right now. Dat dude, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I hear you, Relly. That's cool that one of your friends hosts a game night, though. That's really cool. Is that something your wife goes with you to, or do you just go to that yourself? RV Das, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Five or six of us. That's perfect. That's a good number. A lot of games support that number, so that's good. Just got cut off my line, lost shad, can't go for pike until another one. Oh goodness, no, you got to use steel leaders if you're going for pike. Don't target pike without steel leaders, if that's what's happening. I feel like the that Xander here have been really good. Like, are Xander easier to catch here than any other water body, maybe? I feel like we see a lot of Xander here. You just got spooled at Mosquito with 149 silver feeder rod. Oh, goodness. That must have been a common carp or something, huh? You use 27 floor leaders for pike and you've never had one bite through? Wait, you're saying even when you're like standing on the shore targeting pike? I mean, I get using 27 or whatever fluorocarbon leaders if you're trolling and you happen to be catching pike. But to me, if you're standing on the shore trying to catch pike and only pike, you might as well use a still leader. I don't think it affects bite rate with pike, but I could be wrong. There have definitely been people that have been bitten through on 27.7, but I agree that that big of a fluorocarbon leader seems to lower the chance significantly. And I've been told that catfish can occasionally bite through a leader, but I don't think I've ever seen that happen. Another nice Xander. Do I think the boot at Oldberg is good for carp? It can be. Sometimes it is. People have definitely been catching carp down in the pond area lately. But they've also been catching it. Oh, I was going to pull up the Oldberg map. And I don't know exactly, so somebody might have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like I think people have been catching carp, first of all, right outside the fort on maybe both sides of the bridge. But for pike, I think people have been fishing for pike up here somewhere, like in the top left corner. And sometimes there's a carp spot up there too. This one can be good. 2167. But I'm not sure. I haven't tried it myself in quite a while. Where do you get that tool? Okay, so I can link you with an invite to the person's Discord. It's not free. It used to be free. You might still be able to find it somewhere. I have no idea. But to get all the updates and everything, I think it's like $5 US. I'm trying to find the right channel. Hold on. All right, it's got to be this one. Okay, so oops. All right. If you want to join that Discord, the owner of the Discord, you can whisper him. He does speak pretty good English, accepts PayPal, I believe, and he would send you all the files and everything and unlock it for you so that you can use the tool. It's all right. You don't need it. There are websites out there that you can use for free. It's just kind of like another thing if you want to use it. Oh. Vordaddy says 5313 is good too. 11 markers. Are you talking about for carp or pike? Denise says, hey, Denise, welcome. 5313. Do I have that marked as a spot? Oh, that's down in the pond, isn't it? Yeah, I do have it. Okay. This has got to be for carp then, right? Oh, that's for pike? Really? The pike are biting down here? That's fascinating. Yeah, that's normally like a carp spot, right? We haven't caught a fish in a while. Oh, that's awesome. Have any advice on what to use at Corey? All my stuff is breaking fast. You know, I'm not sure, Hotshot, because I haven't tried Corey, on a low to mid-level account since it changed. You got pike at the bridge of the boot. Okay, cool. So are you saying you're like trolling and you keep getting stuff like fish that are too big for you? I mean, this is just too slow, isn't it? All right. So when we go back to amber, which will be soon, let's figure out what spot we want to use. Like, is there anything, in terms of rares, is there anything that's showing up other than the lemon citrus combos? Oh yeah, mulberry. Which mulberry's, I think, a little better bite rate, but still slowing it down some. Okay, so these are coming in on caviar. Not trophy size, but they're liking the caviar. Same with these. At least there's a chance. It's just, I think just so many people are fishing with caviar now. You really see it's like the three options: mulberry, caviar, and lemon. What's this? Oh yeah, still some hanger-ons with cocoa. That's different. Squid and octopus 20 times 2. That's cool. 169, try caviar. Okay. You got some ghost earlier. Okay, interesting. Could you do a video on amber with people who do not yet have PVA? Wait, or do you have spod, or do you not have spod yet either? To me, if you don't have spod at least, then I'm not saying it's not worth it to fish amber, but it's such a different experience. You want to go for like as high a bite rate as possible, so like single corn, that kind of stuff. 169, is that by the big tree? Yes. 169, 83 or thereabouts. Mirror ghost carp on the mulberry, that's cool. Mulberry again. This is actually on Telestick. Most likely. All right. Use a slingshot right now. Interesting. How's your bite rate? Are you doing okay? You're at 124. Yeah, 124 is kind of the other spot to me. On that side of amber at least. 124, 168. Those are the two spots. And both seem to work with the same bite, the baits and stuff, right? In terms of caviar or... mulberry. So were you only using corn? Like, were you doing single corn or double corn for the red caviar? Another nice Xander. Two corn, red caviar. Huh. Yeah, so have you tried, without PVA or spot, have you tried like the 169 spot with, you know, just like single caviar corn and dip, that kind of thing? Oh, you're trying to level up your bottom fishing now? I gotcha. Well, don't forget to go hit bream every once in a while, just in terms of like catching some decent fish and leveling up your bottom fishing. Oh, you're doing it without PVA. Yeah, see, if I was doing single corn, I would do PVA, or double corn without boilies, basically. I would do PVA, but I would do the 10-gram bags. Oh, you're back. You remembered some of the 2-player games we liked. It's simple but fun. Sushi Go. Yeah. I've played Sushi Go. My brother-in-law has it. There's also Sushi Go Party, which is very similar. Some people like Sushi Go Party slightly better, but I've only tried the normal one. And you've played Agricola. Wow. You have fed your farmers, huh? I have played Agricola as well, but it's been a long time. Agricola is very solid. A little dry, maybe. And also a little torturous. Like, I feel like that whole pressure to feed your people. That's another Rosenberg game. The same developer that did Patchwork did Agricola, believe it or not. He does like very small, simple games and then these really heavy, meaty Euros. But he did a follow-up to Agricola called Caverna, which some people like better than Agricola because it's not quite as torturous in terms of feeding your people. But it's still that big, meaty Euro feel. But yeah, Agricola is a good one. Good classic. Sushi Go. Did you ever play Sushi Go at the beach? No? You'd like it. It's another like set collection, like getting certain ones to put together. Are there any carp spots on Bear? Yes, there are. Do I remember what it is? Not exactly, but I know I've seen people talking about Bear lately. I didn't think it was that far down. I thought it was actually towards the top. Yeah, here we go. No, this is Oldberg. Never mind. 4556 at Oldberg, which is, again, right next to the bridge where you spawn. And they're catching black carp and grass carp there. Bear. I swore I saw something on Bear, though. I still haven't tried the Vimba stuff at Volkov. Like the night crawlers and stuff. I don't see it now. I really did see it earlier, but I can't find it now. Does anybody know Bear? Love Letter. Ingy, we played Love Letter all the time. My daughter loves Love Letter. I like it a lot too. I kind of wish I had one of the other themed Love Letters. Like all we have is the original. And there's so many different like versions of it now, but yeah, Love Letter is awesome. Talking about something that's fun that can be over in like, you know, sometimes a round is over in 30 seconds or less, but it's a blast. Now I'm trying to save silver for third carp setup. I have 1,000 silver, but it's hard with 2 setups and no PVA or spod. Yes. No, that's tough. It's tough to be efficient when you're fishing for carp with only 2 rods. You can do it, obviously, if you're patient, but it's a tough one. You've played Love Letter, Relicade? Nice. I don't know why or how, but my daughter is so good at dropping a guard down and guessing what you have. She drives my son crazy. She knocks us out so often. No, you're not allowed to run. This is the setup that's supposed to catch smaller fish. Man, the Xanders are real out here. I've not played that. That's pretty clever. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't played that one. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure I say your name right. Moi Guy, thank you so much for being here. I'm glad that you caught me live as well. I hope you're doing well. All right, I've got to look up That's Pretty Clever. I feel like you just made that up trying to test me to see if I'm going to just agree to everything you say. All right. Nope, you're correct. 2018. Wow. 7.6. It's got a high rating, Relicade, on BGG. Oh, is this a roll-and right? Speaking of roll-and rights, looks like a roll-and right to me. That's cool, though. I'll have to keep my eye open. We have a used bookstore that, well, it's only 19 new, so it's pretty inexpensive, but we have a used bookstore that also, like, they sell and trade, you know, board games as well. But I really want cartographers. We don't have any, like, roll-and rights or flipping rights other than, what's the one that we have that we've played at the beach that Jonas got that's a roll-and right, where you roll the dice and you try to... Quicks. Yeah, Quicks is the only one we have, but I want to try cartographers. But that one looks really good too, really. That's pretty clever. Draft dice to mark numbers on your score sheet. Comboing bonuses to power your points. Quillage. Let's see. Somebody wants me to hydrate. I'll drink a little water. Can I have the Discord link? Yes, you can. You should be able to type !Discord and it should pop up. Let me know if it's not still active, but... Thanks for the follow, old Timber. Oh my goodness. Oh, I thought it worked with Discord link. I was like, what? I didn't know that would work. Oh, Robinson Crusoe. Can I tell you the problem with Robinson Crusoe? First of all, it's very hard. Second of all, I have learned Robinson Crusoe, like the rules, at least 2 times now. I've like thoroughly learned the rules and then not played it quick enough to actually remember the rules. And so now I've got to learn the rules again. It's like just complicated enough. Do you know what I mean? But you're right. It seems like a great game. Soloable. It's co-op. And a great theme. I love the theme to it. Really good mechanics, but holy cow. I need to learn the rules and then play it like, I don't know, 10 times in a row, and maybe the rules will stick with me. There's just so many different things you've got to remember. I don't know what it is about that one. But that's a good call. Robinson Crusoe. That's got to be at least, what, a 4-weight board game? That might even be the heaviest game I have in my collection. Adventures on Cursed Island. It's a 3.8. It feels heavier than that to me, but I guess that's just because I've never made it through a full game. Yeah, it's a good one, though. It's a very good one. Sorry, we got a fish on, don't we? Well, the one thing that's good compared to the last time I did this trolling at this map is we haven't caught any Baltic sturgeons. What command works for what you're trying to figure out? Probably uptime. I'm going to go out on a limb here and guess that uptime is what you're going for. Baltic. I'm not sure about bear spots, carp spots on bear. I would look through VK. I know there's been one that's been mentioned in the last couple days. I'm just not sure right now. Baltic is more like a cat. That's exactly right. Because it never tried to spool me. It just stayed a certain distance away from me for about an hour and a half, it felt like. Alright. Might have something small on over here. Wow! I feel like that's a big ripus, isn't it? 545 grams? Isn't that a big one? 4450, thank you. Okay, so there you go. 4450 is probably the spot to check on bear then. Alright, we're going to go a little bit longer here, just a couple more minutes, then we're heading over to Amber. Has the rain chilled out at Amber, or is it still pouring rain over there? It's probably still pouring. A lot of rain at Amber. A lot of rain. Alright. It's getting pretty late. I mean, the chance we're going to catch something this late get pretty slim, right? Xander good all night? Oh, is that right? You'll catch Xander trolling all night? Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know. So you don't really have to stop trolling at night, huh? Alright. I think I'm still going to go get set up on Amber, though. I mean, I had fun. This has been good. It's actually a lot of fun. I really enjoy trolling here. It's a little slow, but... I think that might have been the lure hitting the bottom or something. $500-gram fish was the Ripus. R-I-P-U-S. The record's 1.8. Interesting. Yeah, I was wondering like when trophy starts on that. It just looked like a really big version of this fish. I mean, I'm gonna guess like 800 grams or something. I don't know. What about Jeopardy? Do you know?
She lost. She.
Oh, really? All right. Did we make enough money to pay for the boat ticket? That's always the concern here, right? Oh, yeah. I always do better than I think I'm going to do. So 281 silver. It's not bad. Look how much these salmon are worth. And that's only an 8.8 kilo one. And the Xander. Like, ooh, so good. Okay. Let's get our rods in the water, and then I'll take a bathroom break real quick. I love that you just asked that, love. Can't wait to hear what they say. Alright, so we're going to go caviar, right? Catch some fish. Alright, so one person wanted us to do just caviar red, which I need to get some of that apparently. Seismic, how you doing? Things are going really well. Yeah, just not as much time to stream these days, but things are going really well. Thank you. So this is basically what we want to use. I mean, this is a weird version of it, but yeah, it's probably true, really. I probably should have stayed for 2 hours, but I was kind of just using that as a little reset time for Amber, to be honest. What was I doing the other day? I think I was doing like 16 boilies with yellow corn. That's a really good bite rate as well. And then maybe we just try like both corns. I think we've got plenty of this stuff. Are y'all using caviar smell or black caviar as your attractant for PVA? What's the more popular one right now? Do you know? What bait are you talking about? Just tell me what bait you're talking about, and I mean, I've tried just about every bait in the game, I think, so. Which one are you trying to get to work? I guess we'll start off at the old tree, and then we'll move over to 182 if we feel like it. Or whatever it is. they respond? Oh, okay. That's funny. Good stuff. So am I not able to throw boilies out 35 meters with this slingshot? That's disappointing. I have not, Tacoma. Has it been good? Have you? You want to give it a run? Are you going to do like the whole like drifting thing, or what are you trying to do? I guess it's good for float too, right? Welcome back, Punk Steve. You want to ask the UL Master? Oh, that's not me. I don't know who the UL Master is, but it's certainly not me. You want to drift the plastics? Yeah, I got you. I mean, I will say that that's always been fun to do, just because the variety of fish you catch. You can almost catch everything available there doing that. But I have not done that in a long time. Forest Strawberries 15. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think Forest Strawberries 15 is workable at Bear or Old Berg if you find a good carp spot. Should I do Cocoa? Sure. Cocoa's always worth trying, even at Old Berg. Certainly at Bear. I watched you do it once and have always wanted to try it, but you did it when I was level 15 with no gear to do it. Gotcha. Yeah, no, it's actually a blast. I mean, I wouldn't want to do that for like hours and hours, you know, but it's a blast. Oh, man. By the time I get back from a quick bathroom break, we might have 3 fish on. Look at this bite rate. Yes, I agree with that. Strawberries, cranberries, always worth a try at Old Berg too. I agree with that. You just about can't go wrong with strawberry carp fishing. The thing is, if you don't have PVA, I mean, definitely use dip. But if you don't have PVA or something to feed the water, it's always going to be a little harder to get the carp going. But good carp spot at Old Berg. I think there's a spot, if you look on VK Tacoma, I think there's a spot just like right outside the fort to the right of that first bridge. People have been catching some black carp and grass carp. All right, I'll be right back. Yeah, I'll check in a minute on that thing on Old Berg, see what baits they were using. I actually don't know. VK. I'll post a link. It's like a Russian social media page, but it's where most people in the community get fishing spots. Hey, look at this, guys. That's on the double corn, yellow and red. Actually, it's quad corn, right? Common ghost carp. So just like if you're using, Google, you just need to like right click, translate it to English. Is it garlic dough? Is that what they're using on VK? On that Old Berg spot? Really? That can't be right. Is that right? I gotta scroll down and find it. Let's see. All right, so So the tench spot, of course, is honey dough, which is actually right near there. That's just to the left. But the carp spot is potato. Oh, this is a float fishing spot. They're actually catching black carp and grass carp using potato and algae together, sandwich bait. But I mean, if they're there for float at 45.56, you probably could catch them feeder fishing, carp fishing on, bottom lines as well. Clip 8 to 9. So I guess I would try maybe potatoes. Maybe try, I don't know. I'd have to try it out. I'd have to experiment. So you're saying 51, 42, 18 meter clip garlic dough? Wait, what's that for? Is that for bream though? Here's an eyed. I did catch a couple trophy eyed here yesterday. The eyed are definitely here. The barbel are here. And I caught tench on mulberry or whatever, but I can't remember if that was here or at the rock. That might have been, it's another eyed. That might have been over at the rock spot. Okay, thanks for sharing, Trap. Are you talking about bream though? You're talking about bream, correct? Okay. Bunka, greetings, welcome. I only know English, unfortunately, but greetings to you. You had 2 trophy tench on red caviar. Really? That's amazing. I didn't know that tench would go for caviar. Oh, that's awesome. You just finished watching my last... Yeah, that was last night, actually. That was last night. It didn't release till this morning, but I recorded that last night. You had a barbel trophy on yellow? Wow. This spot's been good to you. Or wherever. I guess you're talking about this spot. Caviar's been good to you, I guess. I mean, look at this bite rate compared to what we were fishing with before. Now, obviously, we're catching a lot smaller fish, which is why I'm using the 10 gram PVA instead of 20, but every once in a while you'll hit a decent size. What? You're only using one rod? Are you carp fishing with one rod, Terrence? Is that what you're saying? You're so patient if you're literally carp fishing with one rod. Hey, thanks for the follow, Mighty. Mighty B. This bite rate is insane. I mean, it is the right time of day, right? This is going to be the most active time of day. But it's just crazy. Did you click on the link? You can just scroll down, look at all the posts. Barbarossa, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. I can't even keep up with these fish. We should go fish off of that dock like Relicade was saying, so we can use 25 clip and not have to reel them in as long. Yeah, Lazy Shrimp, how you doing? I'm just on different caviar stuff. Middle one I'm using 16 boilie with yellow corn. Left one I'm using red corn only. And right one I'm using Yellow and red corn together. Quad corn. As we like to say in the business, quad corn. Yeah, I'm doing well. Yeah. Thank you for asking. I can hear your stream from my dad's computer. Wait. Hotshot, is your dad listening to me? Or you turned me on your dad's computer? Is that that's what you did, right? Wait, Barbarossa is your father? That's awesome. That is so cool. I had a dream once that my son would play this with me. No, he played it with me a little bit. I'm fine with how much he's gotten into board games, though. That's been a blast. 5,000 greetings. So you got your dad into it. Nice. Look at this. We're going to have 3 fish on at the same time again. Oh, he got you into it, then he stopped playing. And you got him back into it. Old bream spot, better to fish even dust, 1 o'clock, not working for me anymore? Really? Sniper asking for... I don't know if I have any of that sniper. Hold on, I'll check. Even into dawn. Arctic char, nice. Honey pear soluble 20. Why am I guessing that I don't have this? Oh, I do. I do, sniper. Keep your chafers to yourself. Yeah, should be. Sounds good to me. There you go, Barbarossa. There you go. Raising kids right.
Challenge.
Oh, Mullet Warrior. Gifted tier 1 sub to fruit flavored Semini. Thank you so much, Mullet Warrior, and welcome, fruit flavored Semini. Now he's bugged me back into playing again. That's awesome. I should mention, all subs, donations, whatever, are currently supporting the foundation of the new board game YouTube channel that my son and I are working on. So thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Which could be a complete disaster, by the way. We'll see. Whose name am I saying wrong? Mullet Warrior? Fruit flavored... Oh, yeah, I am saying it wrong. Sorry. And I probably don't want to say that out loud. Thanks for the gifted sub, though. So he gifted him just to make me say it? Is that your theory, Tacoma? Couldn't it have been a random gifted sub and that just, you know, the roll of the dice went that way? It's my theory and I'm sticking to it. Fruit is your friend. Okay, well there you go. Saw he was watching your stream. Nice. Well, welcome to both of you. The name is like borderline unacceptable around here, but I certainly appreciate the support. Trap Bailey, thanks for the follow. Any advice on using rods and stuff for Quarry Lake? Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of getting to that point on my leveling guide. So I have been talking about that transition on my leveling guide a good bit recently, trying to prepare for Quarry in terms of trolling. If you're trying to bottom fish for burbot at night, though, that's a little tougher. That definitely requires a little bit bigger gear than at least what I'm going to be starting with. Yeah, I think that's right. If you're going to be comfortable, 9 kilos on the reel is a must. Now, I may try it some with smaller, but I want to at least have one reel that's Saber 60 or Pulsar size. I know most of you know this, but just remember this is a family-friendly stream. Folks of all ages hanging out with us, so we want to be respectful of that. All right, catch you later. No worries, Sniper. No worries. Ooh. Queefius is asking, how's the Zyman black box for trolling or steelhead? I would go steelhead, even though it's a little more expensive now than it used to be. To me, the Zyman black box is a great little reel, but if I remember correctly, it's a little overpriced because you can get that line counter on there. So I have one, and I love my black box. It's certainly perfect for quarry. I think the steelhead's a little more versatile, though. Isn't that a casting? Are they both casting? Yeah, they're both casting. Just not sure the black box is as good a value as the steelhead. But like I said, especially for quarry, I definitely have gotten some good use out of that black box. Thank you, love. I appreciate it. Ooh. The Pride 6000? Yeah, it's fine. It's just a little too weak for quarry trolling. But it's, I mean, it's a good little reel. You know, it's just going to be a bit of a struggle. Bit of a struggle with that, what is it, 6.5? Now, unless you can upgrade it now, which I'm not sure. Not for trolling? Yeah, then I think it's fine. It's fine for what it is. I don't have a conventional or bait caster yet. What would you get for 10k silver? Wait, what's the goal here, Tacoma? What are you trying to, It's 7.5, so that's a little closer. I wonder if that one's upgradable. Like if you can upgrade it to 9 or something. I don't know. I mean, that's going to be a killer reel for bream. You know what I mean? Like, That used to be what I would do for bream. Now I sort of make it do with the Lacertes when I'm doing leveling guide on bream, but I would used to go to that 6.5, 7.5 range and fish for bream with those. I don't think it's necessary, but it definitely is like ideal. Yeah, I like the new Lacerte upgrades. Have you tried them all the way up to 6.5? Mine's just on 5.5. I don't know if they're in stock anywhere low level for 6.5. I would guess you could do it at Volkov, but how's it working 6.5? They still work good, not getting damaged too quick? Someone in my YouTube channel had made the comment that if you go all the way up to 6.5, the ball bearings and maybe the other stuff can get damaged really fast. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty cheap reels, so it's not the end of the world if it is getting damaged quicker, but... So once upgraded, the mech can't hold it. Grats on level 15. Jenkinson, this is so good, love. Wow. You are a master. What's up, Sniper? So it sounds like, okay, so we've got 22 fish in 24 minutes here. It's crazy. Jerk rod's worth buying. You know, a nice jerk rod is like one of the few purchases in RF4 that I've regretted. Only because it's so seldom that I go pike fishing. If I wanted to go pike fishing more, or if I made an effort to, then yeah, it would be totally worth it. But yeah, if it was me, Old Timber, what I would do is I would sit at that spot just to the right of the bridge that I mentioned from VK, or another spot if somebody has told you somewhere else to catch carp, and just put 1 or 2 rods in with the boilie and dip combo you're trying, and then just forget about it. Fish for crucian, gibble, roach, whatever on your other 1 or 2 rods. Enjoy catching those fish. Sometimes carp can take a little while to activate, and you know, I mean, you're gonna have to wait longer for carp to bite in most situations than other types of fish, but they're also worth more, so it's kind of the trade-off. Gary the Legendary, greetings. You're using Coco's nectar and dip. Oh, okay. Yeah, again, you just got to be patient with carp sometimes. Try different flavors too. I mean, I don't know. I haven't tested it myself, but typically it would work. At least to some degree. So you see it does slow down a little bit in the middle of the day. But still, I mean, we're at 26 fish in 26 minutes. We've had one rare. The bite rate's been insane. So the silver will be really good. Now, average size is fairly small for carp, but still. Is that where you were using that honey pear soluble sniper? Was it at Bear? All right, look at this Tacoma. So it used to, the translate button would come up here, and there's probably a way to get it back up there, but you can also just right click anywhere in the screen and click translate to English, as long as you're using Chrome, Google Chrome. That's back over there at that other spot. What are they using to fish with? Yeah, that's what we were trying in the beginning. See, people are getting... I think after the stream, I might just go sit over there and hope to get lucky, but... What does the Cory whitefish sell for? I do not know. What are you talking about? Whitefish. Cory whitefish. Which one is considered the Cory whitefish? Oh, is that Hot Shot? Hot Shot is Gary the Legendary. Gotcha. Is there now a Cory whitefish? Hold on. Are y'all just pulling my leg? What's going on here? That's not a real thing, is it? Crap. That is a real thing. I knew rainbow trout had been added, but I forgot that there was... They actually probably sell pretty good, to answer your question. Wait, can you catch the... Oh, it's on float. Can you catch these on feeder now? Okay, that's interesting. Has anybody tried catching those on feeders? Because you could target those and char at the same time, right? Now that might be something to do on our leveling guide if it works at all. They rarely bite on feeder. Okay, that's sad. So how are people catching them? Float and occasionally trolling? You've only caught 2 with feeder? It's slow. You catch them with your lure? Yeah. It looks like people are also float fishing for them with sandwich baits on. Which is like a little bit more typical for whitefish as well. Man, I hope that a really good like feeder spot will pop up though. You never know. Bycatch by trolling, yeah, that makes sense. But you know, like every once in a while at Old Ladoga, a really good whitefish spot would pop up on feeder. I could see that happening occasionally. You want a spot where char and whitefish are occasionally biting for feeder. That'd be pretty fun. You just got one? Alright, so... Are we going to crush up some boilies, I guess? Hope this doesn't fail. We're going to go 12, 15, and 8. We'll stay away from the 5 this time. I don't think anybody ever answered me. Are y'all using caviar or smell or black caviar? I think I've been doing black caviar. Yeah, I'm just trying something a little different, Tacoma. Black? Okay. Ten out of 10. Do it again. Let's don't fail it, though. Yeah, come on, bot. Update. What's wrong with you, bot? See, I think Moobot is rooting against us now. He's trying to get us to go down to 3,000. It's our first barbel of the day, isn't it? Gotta grind. You pay the time? Yep. For sure. Thunder Chicken. Long time no see. How you doing? You've got Omicron right now, Sniper? You feeling okay? Fish and relax. I like it, Chicken. You fish and relax. Good job getting through a day of work. What maps are active right now? Seems like a lot of maps are active right now. Might be easier to say what maps are not active right now. Corey, it seems like it's doing pretty good. Oldberg as usual. Mosquito as usual. Winding's good. I'm not sure about Belaya. Volkov is good. Amber is great. Yama seems good. New Ladoga seems good. I don't know. You're right. Just sometimes you get the nose thing. Well, I hope you keep feeling good and get better soon. You tried both spots that you mentioned in your vid. This spot and the other one, very decent bite rate. Nice. Glad to hear it, Thunder Chicken. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Like really active carp fishing if you use the caviar stuff. Solid. Solid silver. Yeah, Sura Roach is active, I hear. Yeah. That's always a good time. Go for the blue tag. Yeah, I've tried mulberry. I haven't tried it with the black currant though. Everybody in your family has COVID except for you. Stay well. Hope your family gets feeling better soon. Isn't that weird when that happens though? It's like, do you have some kind of special immunity to it, or have you just gotten lucky? What's going on? You're on your 3rd day of COVID. Oh no. I did just see something about, at least in the US, like I think yesterday, we hit the highest number. It was either COVID deaths or COVID hospitalizations that we've had in like a year. Oh, interesting. Everyone in your family had it last year, but you didn't. I had COVID one time, didn't I?
When the Braves won the World Series.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I had COVID when the Braves were in the World Series. Yeah, I hope so. Every time it seems like it's doing better here, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't really have bad symptoms, did I?
Yeah.
I mean, I was vaccinated. I wasn't boosted at that point, right? Yeah, I was vaccinated but not boosted yet. But I really didn't have symptoms very much. I think the biggest thing I remember feeling was just tired. A lot of fatigue, and that kind of stayed with me. I still feel tired. I've never stopped feeling tired. Your son is really sick, but my 2 girls and wife don't feel that bad. Oh, that's scary. Is your son having like breathing issues or just like bad flu kind of stuff? You're thinking you're going to make me fish with a worm? I don't think so. Good bite rate at Yama with Walker 004. Okay. Is that catching is it the rainbow trout? What is that? I think I saw something. Might have been you. Somebody was saying something about that earlier. You're going to try bear? 44.50. Don't forget to buy the bait in advance. Gotcha. Oh wait, we don't have PVA on this one. How long have we been here? 40 minutes. Might switch to that other spot in a bit. Just kind of get a feel for it in comparison. I hear ya. It's so scary when your kids are sick. Hope he gets feeling better very quick. We're still catching more than a fish a minute. You can only put spinning rods or casting rods in the rod holders on the boat, if that's what you're asking, Trap. Yeah. Nah, I wish we could put feeder rods on there, but you're not able to. Any of y'all tried the new cart place at Fisher Online? The new, what's it called? It's like some kind of pond, right? It's like a level 15 carp map that they just added. I really enjoyed it. Koi carp? What's the name of the map? I can pull it up because I did a video on it 2 weeks ago, I think. Alright, let's find it. Yeah, here it is.
With the
Alright, there's the video. It's called Check Rybiasty Pond. But if you look at the patch notes, it's actually a map based on a real place. It's really cool. I really liked how he did that. But I need to get back over there and play that Fisher Online some more at some point. Yes, it's a free update. It wasn't DLC, it was free. That's pretty cool too. I think the next new map is going to be China maybe, and it's going to be a DLC map. But for being a free one, and for being such a low level, like it's basically, he's got it set up now, Wolf does, where in that game you start carp fishing at Germany pretty early in the game, and then at level 15 you go to the new map, and then at level whatever 20 something you go to the high level carp map that's like kind of like Amber. I mean, it's not like Amber, but it's huge. Like Amber is huge. France, yeah, France. So it's pretty cool. He's kind of leaning into basically you can carp fish no matter what level you are. Just a different kind of approach over there. It's not a free game. You have to pay for Fisher Online, but it's not very expensive. And then also the updates, like that map update was a free map update where he has 2 maps right now that are DLC. In other words, you have to pay for those maps separately. So it's kind of a combination of, free updates to the base game plus some DLC stuff. I would say that Rushing Fishing 4 is more detailed than Fisher Online, although Fisher Online is getting there. How it is now compared to what it was 2 years ago or a year ago or whatever, he's added so much complexity and fun stuff over there. I still prefer RF4, but Fisher Online is a close second, and I wouldn't have used to have said that. Hey, look at this, guys. This is our second rare here. Another decent size one too. Ooh, our rate's dropping off. In the last 6 minutes, we've only caught 3 fish. But we've been here an hour now, plus it's nighttime. It's probably like a combination of both of those. Any stars? Wait, what are you saying? Oh, trophies? No trophies. Although we're not going to catch a lot of trophies using this bait approach. This is more for making silver because of the high bite rate. I'm not saying it's impossible to catch a trophy, but it's more of a high bite rate approach. I am at 169 next to the big tree over in the corner at Amber. J7. But I think we're about to move here to F8. What's up, Worm? How you doing? And we'll fish a little bit longer there. It's probably where we'll end our stream, is after fishing that spot for a bit. Yeah, Oldberg is great though. It's a good map. Especially if you like bottom fishing or pike fishing. Oh no, Worm. How are you feeling today? Why did you have to go in the hospital? Was it breathing issues or what? I hope you get feeling better very soon, Worm. You developed a rasp when breathing. This is the 3rd time you've had COVID. Good grief, Worm. Oh, so sorry to hear that. Hope you do get feeling better very soon, though. Gary the Legendary, thanks for the follow. It's awful. Pacific Northwest is in a bad state. Is that right? I hadn't heard that. I mean, I know everywhere right now is potentially reeling a little bit, but... All right, let me take this break here. I'll be back shortly. Everywhere people let their guard down. COVID overload. Yeah, I mean, I think... Oh, look how slow the bite rate suddenly has gotten, by the way. I think we're going to go ahead and move. Let's go to that other spot. We've been here right at an hour. So it's probably the right time, and I'd like to get set up in the next spot so that like that 7 a.m. time we're already set up, you know. Hospital said RAS was 50% COVID, 50% smoking. Gotcha. Did not let the guard down here. No idea how I got it. There was only 2 possible places. Doctor, second place, went to buy some meds from the pharmacy. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Omicron is just so contagious. My wife is manager of Walmart. She brought it home, gave it to the kids. I've been lucky so far. I had some symptoms for a few days, like back pain, sneezing. Monday started with high fever, muscle pain. Ugh, it's awful. I think we're just going to run there. Save the silver? We're not that far from the spot, right? Welcome back, welcome back. Hey Glock, how you doing? I live in a redneck area. When I go to the store, about 1/3 of the peeps there don't have masks. 5143 is a good bream spot with garlic dough. Thank you. I will, I may try that out later on my leveling guide. We'll see. Post stream. Alright, we're just looking for our little rock spot. It's up here around the bend. I'm doing well, Glock. It's good to see you. You been fishing a lot, or are you doing other stuff? This is us, right? Alright, we still want to be at 35. We're going to use the same baits because we kind of want to do a little bit of a comparison here. See if it feels about the same. Potentially we catch a few more frames here, right? Even using these baits, wouldn't you all think that we'd get some frame carp over here? We weren't really seeing frames over at 169. Alright, so the cutoff will be, we have a 7-minute break after we caught that eyed. So that'll be the cutoff. Oh, we can do our little rock, lantern over here. Look at that rock. It's so well lit. Oh. Hey Rick, long time no see. Hope you're doing well. 124.66 was better on frames, but not as good on rares. Yeah, that might be the case. We did have 2 rares, but everything was fairly small. We had the mirror ghost and the common ghost. Biggest carp we caught was 12, but I mean, again, we are definitely set up for bite rate, not size. Look in chat. Oh. Holy cow, 30 kilo grass carp? No wonder you've been so quiet, Sniper. That was on the HSV? That's awesome. I love HSVs. Hey, the Ides are over here too. So that's it. Is that at Bear Sniper? Was that the pear soluble, whatever? Honey pear soluble? Always cocos and cream at Bear, isn't it? Hey, listen, thanks for the follow. What is that? Let's go with Dal. Thanks for the follow, Dal. I appreciate it. Why didn't it show up over here? Oh, there it is. Honey cream 14 pop-up, honey pear 16 pop-up. That's awesome. That's a good one. Ooh. Glock posted the setup of PVA. So this is what Glock's been doing? Glock's been killing it on bear? Is that what you're saying? Let's see. Oh, there's Glock. 31.9 kilo grass carp. Dang, Glock. What were you using? Sweet pear, honey pear crushed, mountain honey feed pellets. That's awesome, actually. Huh. You've been fishing there on your alt? Very cool. What are you doing on your main, Glock? Are you just playing your alt right now? Ooh, that was an embarrassing size eyed we just caught. Did y'all see that? That was 329 grams. Amber rare carp. Oh, like with the lemons and limes and stuff? Yeah, that's really slow. I don't blame you for fishing on your alt account. Glock, do you play board games? That's pretty nice bream size there, Timber. You got Red Starvis Trophy Glock? That's amazing. DX Brawl, welcome to the stream. I'm doing good. How are you? I will try to get this this uploaded to YouTube. Last time I streamed, for some reason, Twitch wasn't wanting to like communicate with YouTube anymore. So hopefully that was just a weird one-time thing. But I appreciate you all being here. Skep, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad to hear it, Brawl. This is going to be another really small-eyed or undersized carp or something. So far, definitely not feeling this spot as much as the other one. But it's still pretty early in the morning, so we'll see. This is the break. Like, we've caught these 5 fish here, so we've had 1 carp and 4-eyed. This was the break when we switched spots. The other spot we had 2 rares and pretty decent carp mixed in. 85, 147 is active too. There's so many spots active at Amber right now. Is that what you've been using, is mulberry and black currant? Here, Sniper? You talking about here? I might try it a little later. I want to see how this does with the same caviar stuff, just kind of comparing it to the other one. SG Low Gaming says, I'm still bream fishing at level 26 to get 60% bottom fishing. Nice. I mean, hey, I'm still bream fishing myself, and I'm level 43, so it's all good. You know what I mean? It's a pretty decent way to get bottom fishing up, though. But, you know, you can try other stuff, too. Don't get sick of it. Or try not to. You got a trophy grayling. Nice. This is a decent sized carp. Actually, it'd be great if this was an eyed, but... It's a mirror carp. It's that time of morning. The decent stuff's coming in. Hey, that's a good plan. Yeah, if you can catch a few carp there and also keep catching those pike, that's a good idea. That's a good combo for sure. So a couple of nice mirrors coming in here early in the morning. It's an Ide. Oh yeah, no, that cafe order is one of the best in the game. No doubt. Oh, definitely the other spot shrimp so far. I mean, it seems like you got a better chance of rare carp over there. And overall, it just seems a little stronger. Now, a couple days ago, I fished this spot, but I was using... let me think about this. I was using caviar... I was doing a little different approach. I was using caviar, I think it was 16 pop-up with yellow corn on all three. And I was getting like pretty good frames and stuff like that. Fishing with just straight corn over here seems to just be getting like too many Ide maybe. $85 and $169. What is... Oh yeah, 85 is the spot across from peg 1. Yeah. Gotcha. Then you got the baits you needed for carp. Oh, nice. So you use that cafe order to buy some boilies, basically. And dip. What'd you miss? Not too much. Yeah, I was just talking about how so far it seems like the spot next to the tree has been a little better than this one, at least using these specific baits, which is, you know, primarily caviar corn. Although I do have this setup on the middle rod. Couple of wobblers for pike. I like it. Oh, it's a barbel. So this is our first barbel over here. We actually only had one barbel the whole time we were fishing over at the other spot. If the barbels are active, though, they can be a really good source of income. You tend to get good sized barbel, and they are worth some decent silver. Oh, nice Charles. Finally got his UL setup going. Very cool. Awesome. Sounds good, Gary. Should I get 2 more pulsars and upgrade it? Or 1 pulsar upgrade and upgrade my proton to 9, or just buy better reels? Oh, that's interesting. You know, I tend to, this is our first frame of the day here, by the way. Usually there's a lot of frames here. I tend to go with the Saber 60 over the pulsar, but that might just be for nostalgia. Saber 60 was out first. I've always used them. But I've also used the pulsar some and liked them. Yeah, that's fine, Gary. I think there's a lot of ways to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I really think it's just your preference. How long do you want to save? Sniper mentions going straight for the HSVs. I think that's also a reasonable plan. Caliber HSVs, I know it seems like a lot of silver, but you're getting so much more power than anything else you're talking about. So it can be worth it just to focus on getting those. You'll be glad once you have them. You control just about anywhere, and you can fish for carp somewhat comfortably, you know. Yes, if you feel like you can be patient and wait for those, yeah, that's what I would do. I would make a beeline towards HSVs, yeah. All right. We'll go just a little bit longer, guys. I'm over the 3-hour mark, which at this point, you know, it's kind of like running, right? Streaming is like running. If you haven't done it a while, you feel out of shape. You can't go as long as you used to. Oh, that's interesting. Low Gaming says, I got 2 Saber 40s for trolling Corey and bream fishing till I got HSV. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, if you're specifically getting them for trolling at Corey, I think that's fine. But if, you know, some people try to use Saber 60s to, like, do a little bit of carp fishing, maybe once they have, like, 1 or 2 HSVs while they're saving up for the third. And obviously, that's where the Saber 60 is going to definitely outshine. Here's another rare carp. It's going to definitely outshine the Saber 40, is that the Saber 60 just has so much more spool room on it, you know? That's our 3rd rare carp. They've all been, like, reasonably decent size. Love catching those rares. Wait, what? Oh, it's an expansion. Hmm. Ah, too bad. Huh. How much are the HSVs? Somebody finally answered. 28.84 silver. What's up, Reavers? Oh, is that how it is? Hope you're doing well, Reavers. Always good to see you in chat. They cost much, but it's worth it. You can go with HSV straight to in-game stuff like Vinga plus a Legacy LI. Hey, it's another frame. The frames are finally warming up to us here, guys. See, I think if we switch to this bait setup here, 16 plus yellow corn, it might slow it down a little bit, but I think it would increase overall the quality of our catch quite a bit. This spot seems to like that more than the corn. Very expensive. Any cheaper on that is good. Yeah, the thing about the Caliber HSV is that it's just so versatile. You can use it to troll Kori, Volkov, even later lakes just fine. And then you also can use it to start carp fishing. So, I mean, I know it seems like it's a lot of silver, but in my opinion, it's just like the way to go. So this expands Invader. All right, I'm passing on that. It's tough though. It's like 70% off. $70% off is a lot off. Don't buy alphas or nargas. They aren't that good on amber. Oh, yeah. No. I mean, the only way you would use alphas or nargas or whatever on amber, I think, if you're trying to be efficient, would be if you're fishing in the pond at amber. Yeah, to me, the alphas or the golds or whatever else, they're great reels, but they're kind of an in-between step that the Caliber HSV makes a little bit less appealing. I mean, back in the day, getting gold 80s was a must, but there was a lot less options back then. There's just better ways these days, I think. Actually, in... don't know. Just don't know. It's such a good price. Uh, you can upgrade. You can upgrade it to 17 kilo for less than 1,000. Saber 40 with heavy S8 is under 1,000 K silver and reliable for trolling. Yeah, no. That's right. If you're talking about you're trying to get something for trolling quarry, that is a completely different conversation than you're trying to get something for trolling later lake and rivers and carp fishing. Pond is not active every time, and even you can upgrade to HSV to 17K now. If you buy Saber, then Saber 60. You pulled trophy grass carp on bear with. Yeah, no, I mean, if you're getting the Saber 40, you're basically saying I will never fish for carp with this because you don't have enough. In most situations, you just don't have enough spool room. But for trolling quarry, I think it'd be fine. Suede, thanks for the follow. I mean, but what's the price difference? Is it 400 silver or something? It's probably worth just getting Saber 60. But I mean, I understand trying to save silver if you're just trying to troll quarry for now. I get it. I mean, again, there's a lot of ways to approach it. Thank you so much for the follows. Yeah. No, I hear you. I'm right there with you, Sniper. If you're going to try to fish for carp on bear with something that weak, it needs to be a Saber 60, not a Saber 40. But you got to be pretty good at, you got to be patient and good to be efficient with a Saber 60 at bear. That's so funny, Reavers. Not Reavers, sorry. Hold on. Why am I getting two people's names confused? I just saw Reavers and was talking to Reavers, so it's totally thrown me off. Oh, shoot. Dang it. Where was the other spot I was at? It's over under the tree, 169 or whatever. 169.83, I think. Yeah, I think you can totally troll at the new Ladoga with HSVs as long as you're willing to Alt F4 when the wrong fish hooks up. There's a couple of fish in there that I wouldn't want to have to chase around for 4 or 5 days with the HSV, but that's just me. That's right, Reavers. SKD, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. How close, Reavers? How close are we talking? Marvel Zombies is so close to $5 million on Kickstarter. Holy cow. Where am I from? I am from the state of Georgia in the country of America. Where are you from? 2 months. Nice, Reavers. That's so exciting. This might be a weird question, but can babies get COVID? Like newborns? Do they have to be really careful with newborn babies? You're in Tennessee. You knew I was close with my accent. Wait, what? I have an accent? You think babies can catch every disease? You would think so. I actually live really close to Tennessee. The closest city to me is the closest like medium-sized city to me is Chattanooga. I live really close to you? Wait, what? This mirror carp is stubborn. Okay, I did add a few syllables to stubborn just now. Speaking of accents. Kids are always getting sick. Yeah, I guess they don't have a good immune system early on, right? Gotta feed them some dirt and stuff. Aya, welcome back. Good to see you as well. You're not in Georgia, but close. Is that right, Null Signal? I forget some of you live close to me. That's awesome. How you doing, Null Signal? So, how are you doing? Yeah, everything's good here. Thank you for asking. Just lurking a bit? No worries, Null. About 3.5 thousand experience away from level 12. Couple of new lakes. I like to hear it. Couple of new good lakes. Well, one good lake and one pretty good river. Let's say that. Frame Alley. We are in Frame Alley. That's what I call this place. What kind of fishing are you doing mostly? Are you doing a little bit of everything? Are you watching my leveling guide? Because, like, it's pretty much where I'm at. I mean, I've been at Oldberg for a few episodes now, but We've been talking a lot about gear lately. Bottom. I mean, I hate to toot my own horn, but I have been talking about that stuff a lot on my YouTube series, Leveling Guide. Huh. What kind of dip can we use instead of caviar dip? Something fish related, right? Like crab and fish, you think? Would you just go crab and fish or mussels? Or tuna oil? Oh, you haven't gotten that far yet? Hey. Well, you might want to skip ahead just to like, I don't know. White chocolate, of course. Of course, Glock. Of course. Alright, let's just throw some mussels on there for now. See if it still works. I'm not going to be streaming much longer. I just don't think... I mean, I hear ya. Everybody's been saying that. Blackcurrant, estuary, definitely heating up. I hear ya, but I don't think I want to switch baits this far into it. You know, you'd default to squid and fish. Yeah, that makes sense, too. You're from Germany. It's 4 a.m., and I'm in quarantine for the 5th day. I have 9 beers, and I play RF4. Enjoy your quarantine. Might as well enjoy it, right? First frog you ever caught? Nice. So what have I been doing gear-wise? Like right now I'm saving up for rods and reels for Corey trolling. But for Old Berg, basically I took the Lacerti 2s and upgraded them. And I'm using those... What kind of rods are those that come in the starter feeder kits? I don't know if I have any on this account actually. Comma, no, is it Comma? They're like the basic. It might be Comma. Anyway, it's the rods that come in the feeder starter feeder kits. Comma Comfort, thank you. Just doing bream fishing at Old Berg. Hey, it's our second barbel. And this one looks a little bit bigger maybe. Actually, it might be a little smaller. I don't remember. More cowbell. Good to see you. Bone Crusher. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Glock says, on my alt, I went Palmer plus Element Pro until calibers. They're perfect for bream. That's awesome. So you just save a little bit in the beginning to get Palmers and Element Pros. I like it. I like it. And then you've got pretty good bream setups that are just like good to go versus kind of stretching the Lacerti Yama Comforts, making them work. Thank you, Cowbell. I appreciate it. It's an Ide. Oh, thank you. Mountain dip. No, for some reason. Oh wait, mountain honey dip, right? Yes, I do. So, Goran Crow, thank you so much for the black caviar dip. I appreciate it. $17 fish in 50 minutes. I guess it depends on the fish, but it's a little slow, huh? Which PVA am I using? I just threw something together. Instead of going straight black caviar pellets, I threw a little crushed boilie in too. Honestly, it was better over at the tree 169 area than it's been here. It's been okay here, but it was even better over there, I feel like. I think this was the break. So this is when we switched spots. They've been similar. This one's got more frames, but the other one was a little more consistent, I think. The 169 under the tree. Alright, let's go see how much silver we made. Give it another couple minutes here, but it seems like we're just about...
Howasapartments.com.
Just about
Amazon Halo View.
done here.
Clorox disinfect.
Ooh, look at Cereal catching those weekly record silver carps. Come on, we can get one more fish, right? I know it gets slower this time of night, but you'd think we'd get one more, especially an eyed or something. Kind of nice hitting these spots for about an hour. I mean, they'll last longer than that. In fact, last couple days I've spent a couple hours at a time at the 169 spot, and it really doesn't slow down too much, but that first hour seems like it's often the strongest, so it's kind of nice, like bouncing around a little bit. How long's it been? Only 4 minutes. We did put all those weird dips on. That might have slowed it down too. Also, I was going to see if there's anything new on VK real quick. Lots of bait fish at Ladoga. Frogs and bleak, it looks like. It's pretty cool. Okay. Here we go. If you're looking for more content, just remember I've typically got stuff going up on YouTube on a regular basis. Work usually allows me to get, to make YouTube videos a little more consistently than streaming. So I stream when I can, but I'm often able to get YouTube videos made. So if you want to see more content, check it out over there. I appreciate the support. I don't know why I'm pulling the rods out. All right, I'm going to relog real quick so we can see if we made any silver today. All right. Let's see how we're doing. Any lucky cafe orders? Oh, the I'd order 20 silver for that little fella. That is perfect. But I don't think we're going to have anything else. We had the common carp order earlier. I guess if you've been fishing with mulberry stuff or whatever, if you've got some tension there, you might hit that one. Or somebody was saying they were catching tench on caviar too, so that's pretty cool. 693 silver. So we did pretty good today. We did, about 200 plus in a short amount of time at Amber earlier with that cafe order. Then we did 283 at New Ladoga in about 40 minutes. And then we settled in at Amber for a couple more hours. Did 693 plus the I'd order. So not bad. Not bad. We're climbing back up towards 30K. You know, we spent so much silver on the Cardinal Conventional, but we're climbing back up there in case they ever release anything like, oh, I don't know, fly fishing or anything like that. We shall see. Yeah, I'm heading off. I am heading off. But listen, thank y'all so much for the support, for all the subs and follows. I really appreciate it. I hope that I can see you all again very soon. But tight lines, everybody. I'll see you next time.